I'm about results. I'm not about a show. And if you do these two things, especially the second one, you're gonna see tremendous results in your life and you're gonna have way more time for your goals.
Is it really enough? Giving my heart and my soul, but still don't feel like enough. Feeling inadequate, still getting after it. Trust me, the feeling is tough. Feeling is rough. Hold on a second, I'm thinking too much. Really wanna flow like water, but I don't drink it enough. Spending more time with my daughter. Really enjoying the innocence. Teaching her mind, omnipotence. All of the things I've never been taught. Stuck in my mind, all of these thoughts throwing me off. But hold that thought just for a second. I got 2 incoming calls. Tell me that I am enough. Tell me that I am enough.
What up? It's your boy Lil Deezy. Welcome back to another video. And today we're gonna talk about how to make time for your goals. Time is just one of those things that we can never regain back. So it should be very, very valuable to us. You can go broke and get that money back, but you can never regain your time. We all have busy lives. We work 40 hours a week. Some of us have kids and different responsibilities and things to do after work, and then 15 other things I'm not even thinking about. I really want to drop 2 practical ways to go about getting things done regardless of that. And I'm gonna give you a hint. One is way better than the other, but I do utilize both at certain times in my life, depending on what's going on. I love going on little hikes like this because I work from home, so I'm in my house about 90% of the week. So it's a treat to be able to wake up on a Saturday and to just go walking around and get some sunlight. One way to make time for your goals is what I call the intensity method. And really, what it is no matter what, I'm gonna get it done. And normally I use this in like a short time frame of like something's due tomorrow. Sleep would be optional, if that makes sense. I have a better method later, but this can be useful in specific times. Like whenever I was in grad school, we would have papers and things due, and I would just stay up all night. I just committed to that. If it was something for work, as a consultant, we have different deadlines, and if client deliverables are due, I just stayed up all night and I just grinded it out. Sometimes you just need to have that grit and that intensity when you think about making time for your goals. Because when you do get that goal done in that time crunch, you feel real good about it. You know, a lot of those times in grad school, I stayed up and I got that paper turned in and got an A on it. And then with consulting, the client was happy. So sometimes you have to do that, but there are negative effects to that. If I'm being completely honest, sleep is important. I know for me right now, I'm trying to lose weight, and it's really important that I get sleep because I can, jog so many miles or whatever during the day. But if I don't get my sleep and take care of myself, I'm not gonna lose weight in the best time frame. And also, whenever you don't sleep as well, it's really hard for you to focus and mentally concentrate on the next goals that you do have for that next day. So, because it'll definitely have negative effects for you long term, but in a short stint, go ahead and just grind it out. Stay up late, get an energy drink, and just do what you gotta do. But if I'm being completely honest, the one that you should use like 90% of the time is really just to eliminate distractions. For example, I love TikTok, I love Instagram, but I found myself spending so much time on those apps, it took away from my ability to basically plan out and start to take action on my goals, and that was the problem. And I'm not saying like you can't have a little bit of TikTok or a little bit of Instagram, but for me, I just was like, let me just get rid of it for a little bit. So I just deleted the apps, and I only get on it to do maybe like a few things a week for the YouTube channel, but beyond that, I'm off of them. And I've saved so much time as a result. Because see, the thing is we all get the same 24 hours in a day, right? Kobe had the same 24 hours. Tom Brady had the same 24 hours. Simone Biles had the same 24 hours. All it really comes down to is, what do you use that time for? If you're like, oh, I'm so busy, I don't have time. Are you on social media a lot? Are you on Netflix a lot? Are you just kind of sitting around the house not really being productive? And I'm not trying to like call people out to say you gotta be like this robot, but just take account for times whenever you could really be using that towards your goals, things that are really honestly more important to you. Instead of, binging on a series in Netflix, I just went on a walk. It's those small changes on a daily basis that allow you to really make time for your goals. You really just have to reallocate it to things that are way more important to you. I basically lost 5 pounds in the month of February, which is pretty cool. And that's something I can hold to. That's something that's tangible that I can say, oh, had I watched Netflix, what would I have gained from that? Maybe some dopamine from a new show. It was time that I already had. I just reallocated it again to something that was more productive and more important to me. And I was thinking about it, and it's like, man, I'm not on Instagram, so I can't check in with my friends. I should reach out to them and just text them and get them on a phone call. I feel like we've substituted scrolling and looking at somebody's updates on Instagram as opposed to reaching out and talking to them. It's really just those small decisions and transactions on a daily basis that get you to where you want to get. I think in America, we have a very glamorized view of success that more so resembles the first tip I said, which is to grind it out, not sleep. But if I'm being completely honest, most of the things that have been really profound in my life, like landing my first job out of grad school, being able to, give my parents money, losing a bunch of weight, is because I've done small things over time to allow myself to get there. And on this channel, I don't want to ever put up the facade like I'm just grinding out and I'm just this perfect person, because I'm definitely not. I'm about results. I'm not about a show. And if you do these two things, especially the second one, you're gonna see tremendous results in your life and you're gonna have way more time for your goals. That's all for this week's video. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I really appreciate it. I recently hit 100 subscribers, and that's been a goal I've been working on for several months now. So if you are subscribed, I really appreciate it. If you aren't subscribed, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. So you liking the video, commenting, and sharing it means the absolute world to me. So I appreciate it. I'll see you with another video next week. But until then, I'll put a video up on the screen basically talking about how to change your entire family's legacy, starting with you. Remember, with God, you could do anything. Take care, stay blessed.